so many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Hi guys, it's late at night on Tuesday night, and I am sitting in my office floor because everybody else is in bed where I should be right now, but I just looked at a recap of Mark Zuckerberg's big announcement today about the future of Facebook and Instagram, and so I want to get a very quick podcast episode out tonight for you guys and talk to you about what he announced, my initial thoughts, give you some tips going forward, and I'd love to hear your feedback on what you might be excited about or maybe even nervous about. So let's start with Facebook. And I've been talking a lot about Instagram lately, but let's face it, Facebook is still the king of marketing. And so let's talk what he talked about, and then how I think that you can think about your business on Facebook going forward for those of you who use Facebook, which is most of you probably. So the overarching announcement today was that Facebook is getting a new interface. I think it was called FB5. I don't know what that really means. Doesn't matter. The point of the new interface is that it's going to prioritize community and community building and community interaction over individual friend feeds. Now, of course, I don't have any details on this, right? So this is just me speculating based on the announcement today. But here's my initial take on this. I am pumped as a marketer for this because communities are really powerful. First of all, if you're in network marketing, your job is to build networks, right? Your job is to get people to connect. Your job is to connect with people. Your job is to find new pockets of people. And so if communities are going to be more important, that's a great opportunity for us. It's a great opportunity for us to network and find new people to talk to, which is, again, our job. Also, though, it's easier for you to build communities, your own community, your own team. So again, I don't know exactly how this will play out, but this should be a good news story for us. Now, what might be a little bit harder is to reach your individual friends on just a regular feed. So what I would recommend to all of you guys is get good at reaching out to people through Messenger. Messenger is definitely here to stay. I didn't see in the highlight that I watched and read any changes to Messenger, although there might be. You're going to need to develop and hone your skills, if you haven't already, on reaching out to people through Messenger. There's voice, there's text, there's all sorts of things you can do. I personally don't use the voice feature that much just because the way that my day is structured, I don't have the opportunity to listen to sound a lot, and I think most people are like that. But it doesn't really matter how you reach out to people, just reach out to people. So if you are holding yourself back because you have fears or resistance to talking to people on an individual level, A, you got to get over that, and B, you got to start inviting people to communities and building those communities. However that's done in your business, however your upline teaches you, or however, you've seen people successfully do that. So that's Facebook. Let's move to Instagram. Instagram, a couple big announcements. The rumors were true, and there is going to be a private like count. So what that means is that when I'm scrolling my feed, I won't be able to see anymore how many likes a person has on their feed. I think this is great because the like is pretty pointless. You liking my photo doesn't tell me anything and does not give me an opportunity to interact with you. Now, if you are a ninja and you go back in and see who liked your feed post and then you go and DM them, then rock on. You can still do that with this change. But for most people, likes don't really mean anything. It's just a vanity metric. It has no purpose. It's a popularity contest, but there's so many bots and so many dumb practices out there where people don't even read your comment and they just like it, that it really still doesn't mean anything. So I think this is a win. I think this is moving Instagram towards more authentic engagement, which is a good news story for all of us. I think the owner will be able to, like the owner of the account will be able to see how many people actually liked their stuff. So the like isn't going away, but the public won't be able to see it anymore. So that's, I think, good. There are a lot of story updates that they talked about today. So Instagram stories are here to stay and are only going to get more influential. Video is where it's at, whether it is short form video on IGTV or it is 15-second snippets in stories. It is here to stay, guys. So get your beautiful faces on that camera, like I have talked to you about many, many times. Tangent here. The number one objection I get from people who have either gone through my Instagram course or that I talk to or that are on my network marketing team they are all terrified of putting their face on camera. Guys, if you believe in your product, service, or opportunity, you need to put your face on camera. It's hard for everybody when you start, for most of us. My birthday is in exactly 30 days. I'm going to be 40 in exactly 30 days. So again, not a millennial, didn't grow up with a camera in my face. I had to get used to it. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you that. I used to be terrified of showing my face. Now, oh my God, like I don't even care anymore. But anyways, show your face on stories. And there's a couple things that specifically are going to happen in those stories that are really exciting. So number one, there are going to be improvements to the camera feature as well as the bells and whistles that come on to your stories, right? So more stickers, more interfaces, more graphics, more filters, things like that. I think they're also, they're calling it the create mode. And so the create mode is going to allow you to either start from a video or a picture like you do now, or kind of start from a blank canvas and draw things and be more creative and have more, creative control over what your story looks like. And I know now we use a lot of third-party apps like Unfold and Storylux and things like that and Canva to do that. I will be curious to see if this will ultimately replace that. I would be hesitant to think that new rollout will be that advanced that it will replace things like that, but you never know. We'll see. So that's exciting to look forward to. They're also going to have a native shopping platform. And so basically, instead of now where you can click on a post that's tagged with a shopping thing and it sends you over to Shopify or, something else to check out to a third-party store, they're going to have a native Instagram shopping app where you don't even leave the app to shop. How cool is that if you're a marketer, right? Very, very, very cool. There's also going to be lots of third-party like face filters and things that third-party companies can create and upload to the app. So it sounds like stories are still where they're at. Really, really cool. I think the last thing that really stuck out to me is that there's going to be donation stickers, which is pretty neat. I know that when Facebook rolled out donations where you could donate for your birthday and things like that, a lot of charitable donations went up. I know that I donate now to a bunch of random charities that I probably wouldn't have donated to before, now that feature is there. So I assume the same will happen on Instagram, which is pretty neat. And so, it's just another example of how social media can be really cool, and that the bad rep that sometimes social media gets for being a platform for us being self-involved and narcissistic and reliant on tech instead of human interaction. The whole point of all of these updates is that we increase human interaction and that we build community, because the technology is not going away. So it's up to us as marketers to embrace it. So I've given you some tips on the micro level throughout reading my notes on this announcement, but let me give you some overarching tips. It is time, if you haven't already, to figure out what your message is on Instagram and Facebook. So go back to some of the recent episodes that I've done where I've talked about connecting with your audience and making sure that you have a clear message, and figure out who you are trying to attract, what they struggle with in their life, and how you can create content on both Instagram and or Facebook, whatever your platform of choice is, and create content that they would be attracted to. If you don't know what your marketing message is, just figure out who you want to work with, what type of thing they struggle with, and start there. And it might take a while for you to fumble around and figure out exactly what your message is, but you're going to stumble on it eventually. And in the meantime, just move forward imperfectly. This is always my advice. And it's my advice because it has served me very, very well. Move forward imperfectly. If I waited until I was comfortable on the camera to start doing things, that means that I waited far too long. I know I always quote Ray Higdon, but he says that if your first Facebook Live goes well, you waited way too freaking long to do it. I think the same goes for Instagram stories or putting your face on video or IGTV or anything else. I didn't hear any specific IGTV announcements today, but I assume that that will only become more important. I am loving IGTV, and I know you guys are too. The videos and posts that I have on IGTV are always my most liked content on Instagram. And so I would, if you haven't already started using IGTV, I would do it. And I think that as these new, bells and whistles, formats, all the changes roll out, adopt them early and just try stuff. Don't wait for someone to tell you how to do it. Just get on there and try it. And you bring people along for the journey, right? Record it, document it. Show up on social media, be the person that is bold and figuring out how to use this to connect with other people. Because really, I'm going to bring it back again to human connection. Human connection is the name of the game. We used to build, not me, I say we like this was me. Network marketers before technology used to connect face to face. My first foray into network marketing was calling up my friends and inviting them to a home meeting. So that is not irrelevant. Social media just gives us another way to do that. And so I would challenge you to think about how you make invitations on social media and how can you use these new things that Facebook and Instagram are rolling out to reach out, make a connection, and make an invitation to whatever it is that you do, how you funnel them through to either a party or a video or a presentation or a Zoom call or whatever it is that you show them. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. I am really excited about these. I have no idea when they're coming out. Someone smarter than me on this stuff might, but this is what I know for now, so stay tuned. And as always, if you want to grow your network marketing team on Instagram, I have a course exactly for that over 100 marketers now have joined and gone through, and so many people are having successes. I had someone message me today and say that they ranked up this month just specifically due to the things that I taught them about Instagram stories. I've had a girl sell more products than her upline on Instagram stories from the things that I taught her. I have people making sales in the DM consistently. So the testimonials are out there. I have people who have never been good at attraction marketing follow some very basic stuff that I teach, and they are having people reach out to them. Wouldn't that be nice, guys, to have leads reaching out to you saying, please tell me more? It's the greatest feeling ever. So if that isn't in your wheelhouse, if you don't get that consistently, then this course is for you. And I want you to go to sorayagoddard.com/Instagram, or there should be a link in the show notes of this podcast, where whatever platform you're seeing it on, or just go to my website and there's a link there too. It's everywhere, guys. The link is everywhere. Go get your booty in the course. And by popular demand, I haven't even announced this. I actually snuck in a payment plan. For those of you who have been hesitant to invest, it is a ridiculous steal, so you shouldn't be hesitant. But if for some reason the finances aren't there, I have a payment plan now. You're welcome. You're the first to hear that. So go grab it, jump in the course. And for those of you who are listening to this soon, this coming weekend, I don't even know what the date is, I am going to be doing a live Q&A in the student group. So if you are looking to ask me questions, you have time to get in the course, go through a couple modules, and ask me some Q&A. Don't show up with some stupid stuff that's already in the course, but show up, go through some of the modules, and ask me your questions. So I'll be doing that live May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And I'll do more in the future as well. So don't worry about it if you're hearing this after the 5th of May. But jump in the course. That's really the only way that you can have access to ask me any direct kind of questions on social media right now, other than the gram. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this, like always, screenshot it and upload to your Instagram stories. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SORAYAGODDARD.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.